my favorite, welcome to my moment, and today I'm gonna show you how to create this amazing look to prepare you for the interview of your career or also your jobs or kind of leadership, whatever it is. You have to be confident, and so as a woman and also as a man, you have the privilege to get yourself into different kind of makeup that going to enhance your look so you can feel confidence not just in your appearance but also feel confidence in the inside. And I'm going to share with you how I create this amazing look when I walk into my interview room. And yes, last week I went to an interview. We have a leadership program at my company, and it's very competitive, and I was surprised how competitive it was until I entered. That is a great opportunity for me to step up being a leader and also growth myself as individual, and then I can take my teammate under my wings and help them to be successful in reaching their goal. And I just passionate about giving back to the communities, and that's why I'm here as a YouTuber, sharing my expertise, sharing my experience, and also my skill for you guys who is watching. And leadership is just so important to me throughout my education and also my career, and that's why I want to participate in it. But for you now, you want to watch my video so you have an idea what you should dress appropriate and also how you do your makeup, prepare for this interview. And I cannot stretch out much that it's important to look great and also feel great. So dress well, make sure to wear your best suit, your best dress, and don't forget to take a shower. We want to smell good and nice for the interview. And for me, how I prep myself is a day before. I actually thought of different kind of questions that they're going to ask me, like, tell me about yourself. What is your 3 strengths? What is your 3 weakness? Why do you want to be in this program? Or why do we should pick you? And so those questions is more behavior rather than skills that you have to perform at your job. At the end of the day, they choose you for who you are because of your attitude, your emotional intelligence, and also your social skills. They don't look into whether you know how to learn the software or not. They can see that in the resume. They can see that on your education and all your experience at your previous jobs. So trying to be your best to explain yourself and why you should be here, why should they select you. Definitely have a goal of 5 to 10 years and see your ultimate goal of why you're doing this in life. If you have a purpose and goal, you will achieve. Without missions and purposes, you don't know where you're going. So I just want to let you know that that's how I prep myself a day before, and even that morning at 5 in the morning I review it again and practicing again. But nevertheless, dress to impress. Also prepping yourself so you have an idea of what they're going to ask you and you be comfortable of explaining it. So, and I just want to also share my secret of how I create this look, and so just keep watching. Okay, so first we are starting with our eyes area and our lips because that's where normally people are going to focus about your face. So eyebrows need to be perfect, need to be on check. So I'm using Anastasia, and this is a brown with color medium brows. I'm going to start out with drawing the outline, and then I'm gradually going to fill it in. After that, I am going to use the concealers and an angle brush to outline to make a perfection eyebrow. Today I'm using Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. We want to definitely stay on the neutral side, versus a very colorful popping color like this. I'm not going to choose something that is bright or neon colors. That would not be the best color for an interview unless you are going to interview for an artist industry. I think that would be okay, but for now we are entering to a business environment. I'm gonna go in with Urban Decay Eyeshadows Primer Potions, and this is the original kind. I'm going to apply it on my lid. This is going to help my color stay the whole time. There should be no crease at all. And importantly, that is going to help the color stay more vibrant. I'm going in with Silk Cream in this color right here. I'm going to apply it. And then I'm going to apply right at the end, right here first. So I'm going to apply it right here. And this is a very like neutral in base and skin color. A little bit orange, but not too much. And this is just my base. And what I'm starting is I'm starting toward the bottom first, and the brushes I'm using is Morphe M443, and this is a more like a fluffy brush to blending it out because I like it to cover like majority of this section right here. Don't be afraid to bring it up like a little bit to your eyebrows because we don't want empty spot right in this section. Especially a lot of people don't bring it all the way up here, and so it's also help you in increasing eye-opening effect. And once you get used to this technique, I mean like your makeup gonna go super fast and look super flawless, and people think that you took a really long time, but not really. And so you just blending it in back and forth using the one colors, but you see that whenever you're blending, it's actually like going to be a gradient effect. So it's gradually from the darker side, and you know that the corners of my eyes is actually lighter because I'm using more pigmented toward my inner corners rather than my top corner, and I gradually take the leftover and bring it toward the front. So after that, I'm going to use a different colors, and I want to go a darker colors at the end. So the colors that I'm going down this section right here is a little bit darker, and this is called Pouders, and I am taking different brushes and I'm going to pick that up and blending the same area as the lower section. So I'm going to get a darker colors, and this is still M433, and I'm going to pick up this section right here, and I'm just using a tapping motion and dusting out the excess just a little bit. And I'm going to apply right in this region, and I'm just going to blend it in. This is usually where your crease is at, and so I'm just blending in this section for an eye-opening effect. The reason why you don't want a darker colors because that's too dark unless you are interviewing in the evening, but usually interview is hosted in the morning, it's an afternoon, so you want to look appropriate for the Caucasians. And I'm just using the very light colors, like more like into a beige, browns, like a fall colors rather than something dark. If you are doing like evening event, then definitely you have to use a darker colors because the light is dim, so you can't really see the colors. But since your interview going to be in a bright area, then just go ahead and use light colors. Use light colors is more. This is a technique of opening eye effect, so I'm just targeting right in the end of the corner, and I'm just blending it back and forth. So you can see that the color is actually trying to marry together, and I'm just bringing it slightly toward the middle. I don't go toward the fronts because I want that to have a lighter colors. So once I'm done with this, I want to add something poppy toward the middle of my eye because I want to draw people into my eyes that my makeup is beautiful. So I'm going to pick a metallic colors and pop it toward the middle because this is just look too plain and too boring. So we're gonna add some flavor into it, and the flavor is this color right here. Bam! I like this color. Yes, yes. And this is, what color is this? And it's called Meek. I don't know why I'm passionate with like M433. It's like I love that brush so much, and I keep going toward that if you don't notice that. And then I'm using this, it's a different brush, but it's a M433, and I'm gonna pop it toward the middle. So you will see it shine instead of just being plain boring. So the color I'm picking up is Meek, and I'm just gonna pop right toward the middle right here. I just want to stay toward the middle. I want to keep this color at the end without any metallic color. So I'm just popping right toward the middle, and I'm basically brushing it back and forth and staying in that region. I am not going anywhere else. You can go a little bit up toward your corners, but I recommend you to stay where you at because we're going to add a different color. Okay, and then on my inner corner, I want something light and help me to have a eye-opening effect. And I'm going to choose this from the palette. It's called In Light. And right in this color is a shimmer. It's a shimmer. It's not duochromes, but it's a very beautiful reflections of a metallic colors. I'm using a detailed crease brushes. This is M515, and I'm going in with the color In Light, and I'm just pop right toward the middle right here. So you see that right now is like a really harsh line right here. What are we going to do with the colors that we just used, Meek? We are going to blend it in using that brush. And I'm basically just blending this in so it will not be too harsh of a line. Going in with this color right here that we use at the corner of our eyes. I'm going to color that in under my eyelid. And I'm just going back and forth to bring all the color together. And I'm just like to blend it all the way in just to make sure that everything is going to be a transition color instead of a harsh line. And when I was going to interview, I did choose to draw a wing line. It's your decision to draw a wing line or not, but my preference is draw a wing line. But if you don't want to, that's fine. Just go ahead and draw your regular, most comfortable eyeliner shape. I'm not going all the way in toward my corner of my eyes. I'm just basically stay at the end. After I have put in my lashes, I want to go in the last time just to blend everything together so there will be no harsh line. I'm going to pick up the same colors that we have used, the In Light, and I'm just grabbing a little bit and I'm just highlighting at my brow bones right here. To soften up the look. Mascara, I'm using the Essence Volume Stylist, and this is a really good mascara and also extremely affordable. And and you can tell the difference that this eye is more opening effect versus this eye. It's just the way that we are doing the makeup to create that illusion. So earlier I already have my primer on, so it's sinking to my skin and it's gonna stay. So now I'm using a foundation. So I want to combine Wet n Wild with this BareMinerals, and I'm gonna combine the two together. So this one was a little bit darker than my skin tone, and this one was a little bit lighter, and so I'm gonna combine the two and it's gonna make a perfect combination. I'm going to use Hoola Beauty by Benefit, and I'm going to bronze my skin up, and then it will not look this white anymore. So I'm using a angle brush, a smaller kind, and I'm just basically blending it in my hairline and gradually toward my face right here. And I'm going to use a beauty blender to basically soften up the look. I'm going in with ColourPop, and this is Flirt. I'm using the IT brushes to apply, and I'm just basically applying gently, not too much. And then I'm just blending it in, and I want to pull everything upward. I'm using a ColourPop Flexitarian, and I'm gonna apply right at this region, and I'm using a fan brush, and this is from Morphe fan brush. You can build it up as you go. You don't have to go too much of the color, just highlight it right here. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Oh, I'm obsessed. So I'm using this like color pinkish, but like more a nude colors kind pink, and this is the color Hush Hush, and this is the Blooming lip liner, and I'm just going to outline my lips. There's not much on the lips because we don't want to put too glossy where people are going to be disturbing and distracted looking at your lips. So it's going to be a very nude and neutral colors and also matte. Don't try to go anywhere else other than this kind of shade because you want to look natural as possible. But the eyes, we're going to make it pop though. So that's different. And then to look intelligent, I'm going to add in this glasses. And it does create a different effect when someone looks at you in the eye, but also have the glasses creating an intelligent like. I do wear glasses, by the way. It's not just to look intelligent, but I do need glasses to see. But this is just a really nice looking professional. Without your glasses, it's like bam, beautiful. But then whenever you hit with your glasses, it's like intelligent. And so this half glare, I'm gonna take it off while I'm talking to you guys. But this is the look, and I hope you enjoy it. Oh, forgot, we are going to set everything and forget it. So we are using a setting spray. I'm using a matte setting spray, and I put into this bottle because I hate matte setting spray. I mean, I hate their spray, not their setting spray though. Their solution is great, their spray is just horrible. And then this is like a mist. Yes. Done. And it's beautiful, elegance, and professional and intelligence. And so you want to create this look whenever you entering into your interview. Be confident that you can be, and also be prepared and prep yourself, motivate yourself, and try to have like a 10 to 15 prep talk before you enter into the interview. And also be friendly, answer the questions, target the questions, be precise, and also have some moral into your answers, and also be ethical, integrity, and be transparent about yourself. At the end of the day, people will appreciate who you are and appreciate your attitude and also your behavior versus your work, because work, anybody can learn it. But then whenever it's come to behavior skills and social skills, it's all you. And so I wish you the best for your interview. Be confident that you can be, and I wish you the best. As always, love yourself, stay motivated. Peace out.